It's not technically winter yet, but this past week it sure felt like it. We had 10 to 15 centimeters of snow just a week ago, and there's a little bit hanging on. There's not a ton left. It's hovering around 0 right now, and tonight it's supposed to go down to -4, -5. We're supposed to get a little bit of rain overnight. It sounds like it'll be perfect weather to bring the hot tent out. Well, we ended up getting into camp about an hour later than we wanted to. Those deer held us up for a little while, and we were so excited after seeing them that we totally missed the turn to the campsite. We went about a kilometer past where we were supposed to turn, so we added an extra 2 kilometers onto our hike. The plan was to be in here and set up before the rain came, and it started raining while we were hiking, so we've got the tarp set up. That'll give us a dry place to work out of. We're going to try and prioritize getting some firewood under here while we can still see, and if we can set up the tent in the light, that would be great, but if we can't, we can make do. We know where the tent's going. We don't know where the firewood is yet, so. Apparently it's thundering now, too. Well, we're running out of daylight, and we were going to just set the tent up, but the tent pad here had a lot of snow on it, and we're both really worried that once the tent warms up, it's going to melt and become an absolute mud soup in the bottom of the tent, because there's no floor in this tent, right? So, unfortunately, I think the best thing to do is we're going to move the tarp over that we just set up and then put the tent there. There's a lot less snow and the ground seems a little drier. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but it's probably better to shift things around now than wake up in the middle of the night sleeping in a puddle of mud.
Look at the water. Oh my God. Should we be sleeping in a teepee with a metal pole in the middle?
It'll hit the tree before it hits us.
So that was thunder we were hearing earlier.
Yep. It was not supposed to be raining this much. And it definitely wasn't supposed to be lightning. The tent's set up as best as I'm willing to do it for now. And yeah, we're gonna get the stove going and then I gotta cut some firewood.
Look at how steamy it is.
I know. I gotta put these rings on it to hold it together. This is certainly good weather to be in a hot tent, but certainly not good weather to be setting up a hot tent. Everything is soaked. Grabbed a huge chunk of birch bark on the way in. It was just laying on the trail. That was probably a good call. Also got it before the rain got to it too bad, so it's pretty dry. See the steam coming off my coat? Jeez.
See the steam coming off everything?
Now it's like we're hotboxing here though. Oh man, I gotta pick that grass over there. So I think we're pretty well situated now. We've got all our wood inside. We're getting some stuff dried off a little bit. It's still raining outside. And yeah, we're ready to get some dinner going. I'm doing a beef chow mein dish for dinner, so that should be good.
The random gob of whatever that is. Can you pick that out? That looks like a bug.
I don't know if it is.
It looks like a bug.
It's not, it's a seed.
Oh.
No butter or oil, so this will be interesting. Hopefully we don't burn our ground beef too badly.
Spread that up first.
At least it's a non-stick pan.
Can you say it's good?
Alright, there it is. I think we're probably just going to try and eat it out of the pan because no point in dirtying some dishes. This is actually one of those at-home meal kits that we decided to bring out with us and give it a try, and it looks like it's worked out pretty good. So, just gotta see what it tastes like. It's pretty good.
Even though it was a little watery.
Well, this trip definitely hasn't gone how we had planned it. The plan was to get in and have the tent up before the rain hit. But the rain ended up coming a couple hours early.
We missed a turn to get to our campsite and walked an extra 2 kilometers.
And there wasn't supposed to be this much rain. Like it's still raining.
And it was thunder and lightning too.
Yeah, and there wasn't supposed to be any thunderstorms. Wasn't supposed to be this much rain.
But we got really close to a doe and buck.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Lucia noticed the doe, so I stopped and took some footage of her, and she kept looking behind her, so we figured there might have been something behind her, and then Lucia continued down the path, and that buck was standing there. And the two of them were super chill. Like, we were probably got as close as about 20 feet, and we were walking on that path, like right beside them, and they were just kind of staring at us and watching and give us a chance to film them. And so yeah, it was pretty cool. Not quite done with the dinner yet, but that's gonna be all up to me, I guess. And yeah, I'll get some hot chocolate going. Pretty miserable evening. It was nice once we were in here and the food was good, but man, it was a pain in the butt getting all the wood in here, trying to dry it off and keep that fire going. I think I've got enough dry stuff now to make it through the night anyways, and maybe start a fire tomorrow. So should sleep good though. See you in the morning. It's just funny that you're laying there with your coffee. Frozen foamy eggs.
Oh my god.
He doesn't want to go. Sausage?
Mm-hmm. Are they like hot?
No, they're not too bad. Well, it's been raining and snowing on and off for the last couple hours, and the vibe in here this morning is much better than last night as well. It's warm, we're dry, most of our stuff dried overnight. A lot cozier. This is kind of what it should have been last night. The thermometer says it's 19 degrees. Right there where you are. Could I have some Halloween candy?
What would you like?
Please, sir.
Would you like Sour Patch Kids or Reese's or Smarties?
Okay.
Do you want a Sour Patch Kid?
No.
Have a Kit Kat. It's time for a break.
Okay.
Do you want a Kit Kat?
Sure.
Do you want half this Kit Kat?
Sure.
a snake in my boat.
Well, we're all packed up now. The weather looks a lot better than yesterday, just a little bit of snow, so we shouldn't have to contend with too much rain on the way out of here. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty miserable start to the trip. Not even the trip, just the tent experience. Yeah, last night was tough. This morning was really nice. Slept great, had a good breakfast. We were nice and warm and cozy in there. Not every trip's always gonna be the best. Last night was tough, but definitely still worth it to come out. With that being said, we're out of here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.